Everybody, and welcome back to another Tom MacDonald reaction video. And today this is something a little bit different. This is something you guys have told me to check out for ages. Literally ages. Literally since we discovered Tom MacDonald, you guys have said I need to check out his spoken word stuff. And I haven't got around to it. But that all changes right now. So I don't know if this is something you guys want to see, but it's definitely something you guys have been requesting. And it's something I'm very interested in. I'm very curious to see Tom's spoken word stuff. The guy is a fantastic lyricist, so this is very interesting. This is very intriguing. I don't want to waffle for too long. I want to jump straight into this bad boy. Before I do that, make sure you like this video, support my tiny little channel, and subscribe if you can. If you feel like it and you're enjoying the video, hit that subscribe button. Anyway, enough of my waffling bollocks. Let's jump into Tom MacDonald's spoken word, Anarchy.
I got away from all the chains they tried to lock me up with. I wasn't made for 9 to 5s or working in construction. I never fit the system, my description is the suspect. I gave him all the finger, then I rode into the sunset.
Interesting. So straight off the bat, it just sounds like Tom is talking about working a normal job and the fact that that glove did not fit his hand and that he tried it. And then he decided, no, this ain't for me, I'm gonna do something else. And people were like, nah, and he gave them the middle finger, and like he said, rode off into the sunset. That's the first bar we picked up there. I mean, it's interesting, it gives us a little look into his past and where he's come from. But the thing I want to point out is, what is the dude wearing, man? Tom looks so smart. Look how clean and tidy he looks. I see, how long ago was this? Because it looks like, at least in this shot, he doesn't have many face tattoos. How long ago is this? He's got his glasses on, he's got a button-up shirt. His hair's looking all nice. The guy looks like he's about to go for a job interview. He's looking clean. It's rare you see Tom looking like this.
And I don't want to be promoted. I don't need to raise a buck. And I don't want the Christmas bonus or the new company truck. Keep that silly uniform I had to wash and dry. I'm not a brick that's in your wall, but you're a thorn that's in my side. I was born to not comply.
So, I've never checked out anything spoken word before. Ever. This is new to me. I've never checked out anything. I don't know what a spoken word is what I'm trying to say in a roundabout way. And I'm presuming a spoken word because it's a spoken word what you guys have. It's more of a States thing. We don't really get it here. But you have like open spoken word sort of rhyme rap nights where people go and there's like a group. Is that thing? Am I making that up? And it's like poetry. Or is that slam poetry? Is that what that's called? Is that what spoken word is? Is like a form of slam poetry? Or is it simply just a song without instrumentals?
I had to wash and dry. I'm not a brick that's in your wall, but you're a thorn that's in my side. I was born to not comply with all the orders and defy all of the horrors I survived. I feel like normal's a disguise, and I don't want an application. I see.
This isn't old at all. I was really confused. All right, he's got makeup covering the tattoos. I see. I did not even pick up on that. Aha. And as we're progressing into this spoken word, he's talking about revealing the real him. That this isn't something he wanted to be, and now, he doesn't want to do the 9 to 5, and now he's wiping that makeup away, and he's showing us the real him. I see.
And defy all of the horrors I survived. I feel like normal's a disguise, and I don't want an application or a half-an-hour lunch or a cubicle to work a job that I don't even love. My veins are full of gasoline, my motor's made of stolen parts. I've tightened all the nuts and bolts, but I don't want to work on cars. The system.
I see. I've tightened all the nuts and bolts, but I don't want to work on cars. He's talking about not needing the raise, not needing the office job, and not enjoying it. Let me just say, this one's hitting home for me. In my eyes, I work 2 jobs. I work this, so I work my full-time job, 8 to 4, usually, clock off, and then start this job. And, this feels like me. I feel like I'm me. I feel happy and relaxed, and I like this. Financially, my day job is, and this do not compare. They do not line up. This is miles away from getting to that. But the second it does, you guys are going to see a massive up on this YouTube channel. If it ever does. You will see a massive up. I'm going to pour so much. Imagine if for 8 hours, imagine I had 8 hours extra a day for this. Imagine. One day, my friends, maybe. I'll keep chasing that dream with you guys right there next to me, and we're going to climb this ladder together as one big family. The Waffle Gang.
System's trying to smother me, but anarchy is in my heart. They slash my tires and cut my brakes. I'll crash now if it even starts. My boss don't even know that I make music he would care about. He thinks I'm just some stoner stacking boxes in a warehouse. I got dreams and goals and things I'm told are worth to keep aspiring. When music is my full-time job, then nobody can fire me. But
I'm feeling this, man. I'm feeling this. This is heavy for me. It's heavy for me. I'm guessing it might be the same for a lot of you guys as well. You know, how many of you work your full-time job to pay the bills, but do something outside of that? That is your passion, that is your love. And in my eyes, life can be considered complete in a personal level, and an emotional level, when you can turn a hobby you love into a paying job. If you can do that, that's something that so many people can't do, and I think we all try and do it. And if you can do that, man, then oh man, it just must be amazing. One thing I want to try and do with this YouTube channel is help other people as well. Other people with YouTube channels. Like, if I climb the ladder and I struggle and I grind, I'm not getting any shout-outs, I'm not getting any handouts. I'm doing this with you guys. You guys are my only fuel. You, right now, watching this video. If I climb this ladder, I want to bring all of you up with me. Every single one of you. As many as I can. Anyone with a YouTube channel, I want to try and help them. I don't want them to have to grind. Any small artists out there who are trying to be what Tom is. You know, maybe if this channel's sitting like 100k subscribers one day, you know, in a dream reality, and I can react to these small artists once a week and help them, boost them, and I just want to help people. I just want to help people find their dreams.
right now it ain't hiring. My groceries expiring. My rent is due. My phone is off. The extra shifts are tiring. I know I'm made for more than what my resume reflects. The government is trying to dumb me down with guns and booze and sex. I'm not a salesman. I couldn't sell beer in the prohibition. I've never been the type to make a living off commission. I'm not
a salesman. I couldn't sell beer in the prohibition. I like that bar. I also like how we're constantly seeing the outfit changes. For those of you who watch this go, man, stop pausing so much. I feel like for something like this, it requires more pausing. It requires more attention. That's why I'm pausing and breaking and I'm talking about it a bit more. If you're annoyed by that, I do apologize. It is just how I wanted to approach this one. I presume there'll be a lot to break down, and I feel like I'm correct on it. There's a lot to break down with this.
Man, I couldn't sell beer in the prohibition. I've never been the type to make a living off commission. I'm no good at wearing suits or doing taxes for a business. I want to count some money, not the hours and the minutes. I'm not a carpenter, a lawyer, a doctor. I'm not a waiter or a teacher or a cop or a plumber. I'm not a tradesman or an architect, an engineer, a pilot or a mailman. I'm something that don't fit into their perfect little game plan. I'm me.
How did these come about? Did these literally come about because he has these lyrics, but he doesn't have a beat to go with them? Is that how this comes about? Is that how these are born, the spoken words? When were they about? Was it like a phase he went through? I feel like Tom does go through these little phases where he does things similar to his Halloween horror story, which he did one of and said he was going to do more at the end of it and never did. I did a Halloween special on this channel to that. Still to this day, one of the most interesting horror stories I've ever been told, and Tom is a fantastic storyteller. I would love to get another one of them.
I'm me. And they can try to kill my spirit with overtime when the barn burns, but if there's one thing I ain't scared of, it is long days and hard work, so they can pay themselves $1 while I only...
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! If there's one thing I'm not scared of, is long days and hard work. It doesn't matter. If I'm chasing that dream, I'm gonna put everything into it. Everything into it. Man, I feel like I don't have any spare time at the moment, but who knows what next year brings. And I work hard so my children never have to.
Make a cent, but I will stack up all my pennies till they're higher than the fence. Then I'll climb them like a ladder and jump to the other side. Spend the nickels that I made on a taxi or hitch a ride. Bet they never thought they'd see the day I left them to survive and use the system that they built to leave their system all behind.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I honestly thought going into this, I was like, how am I going to make a 2-minute video long? Is this going to be like a really short video? But I feel like with these spoken words, there's so much to break down and analyze, because Tom is literally telling a story, and every single line, every single word, everything he says is so important and worth listening to. Am I the only one who feels like that? Or are you guys watching this right now going, man, you paused that way too much? If you feel like that again, I do apologize. That's how I felt like it should be. That's how I felt like it should be. I felt like this warranted a lot of pause, and this warranted a lot of talking about, warranted a bit more of a breakdown and a bit more of a personal connection to you, to me, to Tom. I mean, that's the point. That's why we're here. That's why we listen to this guy. We relate to him, and he talks about matters that so many other artists don't. And that's why we connect. That's why we feel him. That's why we connect to all the artists on this channel that we check out. They bring something in our lives that most artists don't. And that simple thing is a connection. It's a real human connection. And Tom does it better than most. The guy hits on points that no one else does. No one else would. Everyone else is afraid to. And I think that's why I just love the guy. I think that is literally why I love the guy. There's no one like him. Completely unique. It's just true. Just true, isn't it? You can never, when you listen to Tom, when you listen to his spoken words, when you listen to anything, he does his breakdowns, he talks about where he's come from, where he's going. You just can't compare him. Couldn't compare him. I could not, if I had a gun to my head, compare Tom to any artist on this planet. He is a one-of-one artist. And that is why we're here right now. That's why he's got the Hangover Gang. That's why he's got the Waffle Gang. That's why he has these families. When you're just as fucking amazing as Tom, that's what you get. That's the bottom line. Anyway, I really enjoyed that, actually. I really enjoyed that. I wasn't sure what it was going to be like. That was my first time ever experiencing a spoken word track ever. Let me know if you want to see another one. If you guys like this, I'm happy to do another one. That was really fun. Anyway, thank you so much for supporting my tiny little channel hidden in the dark depth corners of YouTube. They're trying to hide me away, but you guys keep kicking down the doors they're putting up. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Make sure you have yourselves an awesome day. Stay safe. Stay awesome, because you really are, my friends. And I love each and every one of you. And you, right there, my friend, will see me in the next